So this is a 2023 Cadillac Escalade with the 3-liter LM2 turbo diesel in it, also known as the Baby Max. It is a inline 6 turbo diesel offered in a lot of different General Motors products. And it's a very, very good engine. It's one of my favorites of the current offerings from General Motors. And they go really well in the Escalades and the Tahoes and all that stuff, because I mean it's got plenty of torque to move this thing pretty quick and get you some really excellent fuel economy. However, one way to not get such good fuel economy is to take this diesel powered vehicle and put unleaded gasoline into it, as this customer did. So to fix that, generally all you really have to do, as long as the vehicle was not cranked, that is the key. If it gets cranked, that means it's in the engine and everything. But if the key never gets, if the ignition, since there is technically no key anymore, if the ignition never gets turned on, the sending unit doesn't, which is what that is, this fuel pump sending unit, same thing, doesn't actually send it all the way up through the lines. So it shouldn't even be to the filter yet. But you want to go ahead and change out that fuel filter. You want to drop the gas tank or diesel tank and remove the sender unit. Clean out the sender unit, and then you're going to want to go and clean out the inside of your fuel tank. Get all the gunk out of it, get all the gas, anything and everything out of there. And unfortunately in these you do have to drop the rear sway bar, but that's not hard at all. It's just literally 4 bolts, and then the thing swings down, and that's because of that cutout right there on that bar right there. Disconnect your electrical harness here for your sender unit. You've got a hose there, 2 hoses there. You can see where they attach this to the sender unit. The other 2 hoses here. And that's all you really have to disconnect. Otherwise, it's just those 2 tie straps that hold the tank in. And yeah, and then like I said, as long as it wasn't cranked, that's what will totally fix it. So now if it's cranked, that's when you have to do a whole lot more, because that means it's not only to that, it's also all the way up here into the diesel engine, where you definitely don't want gasoline. And guys, you might think, okay, well, they're both combustible fluids, right? Well, see, here's the thing. So diesel fuel actually is a lubricant in itself. Diesel fuel has a lot of oil, and it will lubricate everything. Gasoline, on the other hand, is a solvent. So all these parts in a diesel engine are made to be constantly lubricated, versus gasoline gets rid of lubrication. So if you do not put diesel in a diesel and you put gasoline in a diesel, it is going to damn near instantly lock everything up. It's not going to fire, right? It's not going to do hardly anything, but seize everything up in the engine. And all these parts that are supposed to be continuously lubricated are no longer going to have their proper lubrication. And when you don't have proper lubrication, what do? You get friction. And what do you get when you get friction? You get heat. What do you get when you get heat? You get warped metal, blown seals, and all the other good stuff that comes along with it. So that's why you don't do that. So yeah, if you got a diesel, don't put gasoline in it. And it's funny, last week I had an older Escalade. It was an EXT. I think I did post a video about that, where the guy had a bunch of water in his gas tank. Matter of fact, I've still got the fuel sample from that sitting up here. And yeah, I don't know what it is or why, but it seems like it's a trend that when we get one, we get 3 or 4 with the same exact issue. So that old CTS coupe right there, that car, I've got its exact twin minus the wheels sitting outside with the same problem. Still trying to figure that one out. I got this XT5 right here. It's got a random miss. Can't figure out where the hell it's coming from. It's a 2017 with only 50,000 miles on it. No idea where this miss is coming from. It's something on cylinder 3. Checking every single thing I can. I keep getting pulled off of it every time I get anywhere with it, because something else come in. We're understaffed and overbooked. There's a lot of coupons out right now for GM dealerships for service, so we're getting absolutely swamped with waiter appointments, and waiters always take a priority over drop-offs due to policy. So, yep. All right, guys. Well, I hope y'all are having a better day than I am. Y'all be good now.